Hey guys, because my camera's got me frozen in time. I don't know why. And that's a new camera in a new update.
Do I need to get like one of my old school like web cameras from downstairs and
I
sit
probably one of them hand crank ones that
the, the Logitech ball
Yeah.
that sits on
Hey,
top?
I have one. I can't show it to you, but I have one. I actually dug it out of a box the other day.
I
Yeah.
mean, I mean, you'll move, but you'll be in like 480p.
No, it's crazy. Like I this now it's like hold on, I'll show you. It's just frozen.
Yeah, you got a black screen.
Yeah,
It's what. Oh, shut up.
it's not even worried about it now.
I
No,
mean,
for
I'd say keep it on just because we can see your face,
yeah.
Dan. I don't care if it's frozen. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. We'll make this like right now. He's saying stop. Hey guys, I want to speak. Oh, okay, guys, no more, guys. Stop, stop. You guys behave. We're gonna. There. Okay.
Okay.
I love this, Eric. This is great.
Frame it out. Frame it out.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, man.
but so what we were talking about, Chris. So it's like you have to. I've always been afraid to like if it's politics or if it's religion or I just don't say anything.
Now there are some things that I don't discuss with certain people
Exactly.
because I know they can't have that conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can pick and choose when you talk to people. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
here's the great thing too: you can choose who you talk to. You know what I'm saying?
See,
That's
and that's what I've been teaching my son because my son's here now, and I've been teaching him, Christian is like you can't pick your family. So your uncles and your aunts and people that are bred into you, they, you can't change them. You can be distant, but you can't change it. But when you pick your friends, you chose them. They didn't just show up and this is Uncle Chris.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Like you chose Eric and Leroy and Leroy and Tim. Like you chose them and you call them friends.
yeah,
And you have friends for different parts of your life. Everybody has 8 different parts of their life where they're into knitting and or they're into this or they soccer moms or they go to church or whatever. There's so many aspects of us and some people don't talk about them.
that's the beauty of humanity. I mean, when you go like on a deep level, that's the thing. That's what I like about humanity is that
Right.
the flow of ideas and discussions and debates and you know you know
Oh, if I was president, I would definitely have Cernoch as one of my debate people. Probably Tim too. I'd have Tim as one of my debate people too.
right. Oh, man, I've been on a listing. I've been listing. I've been listing.
I just looked at my computer yesterday. I haven't listed since
Ooh,
since
I want to talk about something because remember I was telling you what I did last week, but I really didn't open it up with it. Okay. Now it's funny because right in the middle of my like restarting, I'm like, we got some news, and I'm like, okay, this is interesting. Okay, so may I take over a little bit and tell
yeah,
you?
absolutely, absolutely.
Okay, last week I restarted my Depop. Okay, and this is how I talked to a few local friends that sell on Depop, and they're like, Chris, give it another chance because we are doing very well on this. You have the kind of stuff that will do very well on this. So instead of waiting for the flea market to open back up and go sell this stuff for $5, $10, put it on Depop because the clothing listings are way easier than doing it on eBay. You can listen. I can fire off 20 listings in a morning and still be impressive. Okay, so that's what I was doing. I listed over 200 items last week. Okay, I listed over 200 items in clothing last week. Okay, Some of that was taking like items that have never been listed and listing them. Some of those items were taking from my eBay, just copying the pictures because I already had great pictures on there, running it through some processes, and then easily posting it on Depop. Okay, just to let you know, I am close to already my goal for in basically 1 week on Depop. Now, again, this might be something that's we're still a week in, but I already have $675 in sales.
Wow.
Okay, I've got 4 days left. Well, currently I'm at like 750 right now. Okay, with this week continuing for the month, I have 4 days left to get $1,000 in sales to make a. They do a thing on Depop where it's if you hit 4 different criterias 3 months in a row,
Yeah.
you get top seller access where like your payments are automatic.
It's
You
like
are
whatnot. It's like whatnot.
yes,
Yeah.
yes. So I am right now $250 with 4 days left.
Hey everybody in the chat. What's going on, guys? I'm not gonna read off all your names, but I see all you guys in here.
Here, let's read off. I'll pause and we'll read up. I know Diane came in first. We got Brad, Black Sheep Brad. We got Cosmic Thrifter. And we got LaDonna. Hello.
Can I speak about Brad for 1 second?
Yes.
Check this out. This guy, I know a lot of resellers, and I know a lot of like big resellers that buy big stuff, but they're a different level. And a lot of them get stuff shipped, like Arts Antiques. Justin, he'll get stuff shipped. This guy, Brad and his family, they will drive. They just drove to Texas, Cernoch. He drove to Texas. I want to say, I might be wrong. I want to say it was like 11 or 12 hours one way.
We're at in Texas, though.
I don't know. It was when he messaged me one day. He was
Texas is a big state.
Yeah, I'll put it to you this way. This is how far in he was. When he messaged me, he was on the other side of Dallas, right? And
Coming from where?
Coming from he lives outside of Nashville.
Oh wow. Okay.
Probably like an hour or two outside of Nashville, but west of Nashville.
That's a hike.
Yeah. And he went up there to get Playmobil stuff. There was so much stuff. They had a van, Cernoch, right? There was so much stuff. The first van they filled up, they had to go back twice.
Yikes.
That's how much Playmobil. And just speaking of like traveling for stuff and like really wanting he only does Playmobil. And to be able to have, he put it in the chat, Dipping Springs, Cernoch. I might be reading it wrong.
I'm not too. I will say this: I'm not too familiar with the Dallas area because
But he does it like 3 times a year. He'll find something. If he finds something in Maryland, he'll drive to Maryland. Like he goes on Facebook. They look on Facebook all the time. And if they find a big lot of Playmobil, like a real good lot, they go and buy it. I just think that's crazy, like, because people say, "Oh, there's nothing out there." Well, you got to go for it. West of Austin.
Now that's a drive.
Yeah.
He was in Texas a while then.
Mm-hmm.
If he's coming that way, going through Dallas, and then oh my.
Hey, but he had to do it twice. So not. Imagine not buying big stuff, right? Imagine buying small stuff, smalls, and filling up a cargo van twice.
Leroy, I saw an ad on Facebook this week that this person that has a warehouse full of John Deere parts.
Oh wow!
Asking $400K.
Really?
Woo!
But how big is the warehouse? You know what? You already know.
Hey, 40 foot. They said you would need a 40-foot container to hold it.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Yes, Eric is going to be freezing up all day today. We talked about this before. We'd rather have him on camera freezing than have a blank screen. We just like looking at his face.
No avatars here, just frozen. This is pre-max headroom. LaDonna did ask about how is eBay buying Depop from Etsy.
Okay, so halfway through that, all right, Leroy, were you done with your?
I am, and then after that, I can't read the whole thing, but there's another question. There's actually a question. So after that, we might have to scroll back up to get it. Buster something.
Read my. Okay, yeah. Hold on. Let me go back up. Wow, we had. Okay, yeah. Depop. Where was Breed Mine? Buster Chestnut. Buster Chestnut. Hello. How are you doing, Buster Chestnut? But he said read my name.
Yeah, I figured that's what the.
So the thing about the Depop, yeah, in the middle of me just like listing, selling, boom, we get the Depop is buying, or eBay is buying Depop for $1.2 billion. Okay. So we kind of thought about, like there was discussions had between me and my local friends and everything like that about this. And so, well, what we've seen like eBay do in the past though, with some things, they don't necessarily like go in and just gut it, stab it, kill it. That would be insane. Like, why would you buy something for $1.2 billion when it's theoretically working, right? If it was a dead platform, who's buying Macari? Who's buying Macari? Nobody. Okay. So like Depop is active. Okay. From what I saw, I mean, let me just pull up my stats since last Monday. Okay. Since last Monday, I have sold, let me go to my stats here. I have sold
Eric's
36 items. I have sold 36 items on Depop since last Monday. Okay.
It's all because of my reel and my short that I put out for Cernoch. I put that short
I
out
started before you did that. But what I'm saying is, if you can take the same, like if you're a clothing seller and you're not looking for top dollar stuff, since I can get stuff so cheap when I'm buying $1 a piece for each piece, if I sell something for $15, that's 15 times my money, rather than taking it to the flea market. Like I don't have to wait for the flea market. I can just bam, bam, bam. Or I have a show coming up in 11 days, basically, in Frederick. Okay. I'm going to take all my Depop stuff that I have and take it there. If it sells there, pull it off of Depop. Okay. Really easy. I think what the discussions are going to be now,
Can I ask a question really quick?
Go ahead.
Are
Yeah,
these
go ahead.
listings just on Depop, or are they cross-listed on eBay also?
Both. Some of them are just like straight up like $15 tops. I'm not putting that. I'm not wasting the time to put that on Depop or on eBay. The only things that are on eBay are things that haven't sold on eBay that I'm bringing, like basically cross-listing from eBay to Depop. So, top tier brands for $1 that sell for $15. Oh, cool. Oh, hello. Who we got? Who did that? Walter, thank you so much. Thank you. Let me read some of the questions, or let me see. I started as a co-worker and originally was diagnosed and explained it why inside others not necessarily working on the same task. Buster Chestnut, I'm the same way. So fine, fantastic. I listen. Yes, you are in good company here. Okay. Load collection. Yeah. Yeah. That baubles and ball cards. That's exactly what I'm talking about. They don't have to go in and kill it. They merge it. They maybe make some keep brand. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Ladonna said keep Depop brand and platform independent while integrating its infrastructure and leverage financial services, shipping solutions, and potentially authenticating. Go. I mean, these are the same discussions that we were having about this. Like you, literally, did everything. Now, what I will say, I love. Listen, LaDonna, this is what we were talking about earlier before the show. Okay, so kudos to you, LaDonna. This is what we were talking about. Okay, so independent and while integrating infrastructure to leverage. So like your advertising, your marketing, financial services. Yeah, you have that financial backing. So shipping solutions. Now, I feel that Depop does a great job with their shipping already. Okay, it is basically just everything ground advantage, kind of like how Poshmark has transitioned to. It's basically how Poshmark is. So I like that where it's like, bam, I can say, I can put it's a small, from extra large to extra small package. I can just select which one it is. Bam. When I sell it, it spits out the label right away. I don't have to wait. I don't have to put in do all this stuff. Bam, slap the label on it, ship it out. Okay, so I do like the shipping. I do agree with the authenticity guarantee for luxury fashion. Yes, I totally agree with that. There's two things that I would like to see eBay take over and implement into Depop. It is the authenticity guarantee, because as we've seen on Whatnot and and other platforms that do not have that is a proliferation of fake items, counterfeit goods that are being sold. You definitely see it on Depop. You definitely see it on Whatnot. Okay, don't act like we don't. Don't act like we don't. So I love that, having an authenticity guarantee. Okay. Another thing too with the financials, I would like to see them implement finally, and every platform's done it. You send an offer, it's binding. That's the only thing that's a little like with Depop is, and you if you're like me, you just learn to accept it. Okay, hey, you send me an offer, I'm gonna hit it because I have a theory on Depop just being on a week. Someone sends you an offer and you accept it, that item gets more ranking, views, or whatever. Because I had this little Banana Republic top, it was a gold little halter top that I sold. Oh yeah, I'm selling my women's stuff on there and it's killing. Okay. Yes, queen. I got called a queen. Thank you so much. You're a queen. I'm like, perfect. Boom. Love the shoes. They're going to look great on you. Okay. Bam. But I'm rambling, but yes, I've seen it where if you accept an offer, you get more traction on that, because I've gotten, when I sent out when I accepted that offer, I got like 3 more offers. I accepted all those, and it had gotten nothing, nothing crazy like an amount of views or offers or anything like that. But all of a sudden it did after I accepted that first offer, and then it sold in a day. So there's something in the algorithm there, I think. So, but yeah, LaDonna, I agree with all that. Top tier brands for $1 that sells for 15. No, we're not talking top tier brands. See, that's the thing about the new fashion. It's not always about the brand. It's about the look and the style. Okay, so if you know what looks and styles are trending, okay, that's what they're buying. Okay, so I don't have to get Polo. I don't have to get Nike. I don't have to get North Face. I can just get random stuff. If it has the style, if it has the look, it's gonna sell.
So I was looking it up. I was wondering if I'm not really a big stocks guy. I'm more into stock and silver now. But I was looking at the stocks. If anybody was in the stock market and would have bought into Depop or into eBay, both stocks went up.
Well, Depop was owned by Etsy.
They're owned by Etsy. Yes.
So I think Etsy's stock went up like 14% after the announcement of the sale.
It did, and eBay's stock went up 5.8%. But that's a lot.
LaDonna, so let's see. So eBay wants to integrate their tiered bad code that hasn't been updated in years to Depop. Yeah, let's see. I don't think that's going to happen, LaDonna. I don't think that's going to happen. I hope not, because I feel this is how I feel. This is what I discussed in our local group. I feel that eBay sees the writing on the wall. Okay, I think it's easier for them to buy something like Depop than to build from scratch a whole new app like Depop and call it Depop Fashion or Depop Motors or eBay Fashion, eBay Motors, eBay Live. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot easier to buy Depop right there and to use the tools that have been established for years and years and years than starting all over again. That's what I believe. That's why I think they purchased them, because they know that, wow, this is really popular with the youth. Who's not buying on eBay? The youth. How do you bring them over to eBay? Buy Depop. Show them that, hey, you're already familiar with this platform. You can slide them over with other things. So that's kind of my thinking. Now we'll see what eBay does.
They could totally ruin it.
I don't think it's gonna. But see, I think that would. I think they wouldn't do that. You know what I'm saying? I don't think they would do that, because they know why would they ruin their investment?
Because they show a loss and they haven't shown a loss in 40 years.
They have bad code. eBay knows that their infrastructure is hanging on by matchsticks.
eBay hasn't invested in anything in 10 years. So that.
Look right here. They obtained ownership of Golden Auctions and added his auction to the eBay platform.
Yeah, I've seen that recently. Like, that's been a while back, but they haven't integrated completely. But Golden's auctions are running through eBay now, like a lot of their stuff. And then you see the rise of live selling on eBay too. Like, that's the thing. Yeah, Kent's right. I mean, honestly, you see a lot of merger going on right now that it's like, okay, I think some of it with Depop and a Golden Auction as well is they've obviously taken notice that auction sites are here. Doing live selling is something that is not going anywhere, I don't believe. And then like you said, now if they can have essentially, I don't know, I'm sure they've got people looking at every platform. You think about something like District, which is a platform that hosts multiple stores. Like, now you've got eBay the mothership. Now you've got this little wing of Depop. Now you got Golden Auction, who's sponsored by eBay, but they still run their own auction site, but they've got eBay auctions integrated. Like, I mean, who knows? Like, what's the next thing for those guys? Are they looking at Goat or StockX or something along that? They've already, I think, put a dent in those guys because of the no fees over $100. That's huge.
And they're bringing in some big names. Like, I'm not into watches, but like I said, I've been watching Gold and Silver, and there's this watch guy of Vukum, I think his name is, and he's been doing watch sales. He's from New York. He's been doing watch sales on eBay Live, and he's been literally crushing it. And you're not talking about like little like $300 auctions. You're talking $30,000 auctions. $8,000, $8,000 auctions. Like, they're you gotta have the right platform to be able to put that kind of value on eBay.
Mm-hmm.
This guy does an eBay Live and he'll make $100,000 on eBay Live in a half hour.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Now, is he making $100,000? No, he's probably only making $5,000, to be honest with you. But in total sales, he's pushing out that much.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I agree.
The boy is turning 1 in almost like a week, guys.
Wow.
In 7, 8, 9, 10 days. In 10 days.
Did he get his permit yet?
No, but man, we had to get the boy like a helmet, because he's a bull in a china shop. So I had to give him like one of those like soft cushion helmets so he could just because he's not walking yet, but he's like he just figures out how to like grab certain things to kind of like walk and guide him through like the house. And then he crawls and he's a bull in a china shop, bro. He's doing high fives now, and for his birthday, he's been practicing to put up 1. So it's crazy.
Timothy says, do you have a sports card made for him yet?
Oh
All
no,
right.
but that would be cool. But Josie's grandma comes back
Justin
from.
baby hat.
It's literally what it is.
Just
Josie's
like
grandma
the
comes home
football players
tomorrow
that have
from
the.
the DR. So, because I've been watching the boy by myself on Tuesdays, so it's
Right.
I'm trying to. Josie told me what she wasn't gonna do anything for big for the birthday, and then like a week and a half ago, it was like we're doing a big party.
Right.
So
Hey, like when she said that, did that ever enter your mind? Like,
1,000% it entered my mind.
His first
I was
birthday.
like, you know, Josie, like we're not even married to her. We knew that weren't gonna happen.
Oh man.
You said Josie said we're not gonna do a big party. Nah.
Oh man. So yeah, so I got him on the baby cam on my phone downstairs in the playpen.
He's not able to get out of the playpen yet.
Not yet, but my concern now is his strength. Not necessarily his ability to climb over, but his strength to
The
just
pull
break it.
things in. You're gonna put the baby pin in the middle of the floor like a boxing
Hey,
match.
hey,
It's what it is. That's where it is.
he's gonna be like, you got me this helmet. That must be to crash through the side of this plane.
I'm gonna go downstairs. He's gonna be in a 3-point stance, just getting ready to bull rush through the side of
through
the
the neck.
playpen.
Right through
Blew
the
the
neck.
side out of that thing.
Hey, if you hear him being quiet, that's when you need to go downstairs.
Oh
If
yeah,
you're
trust me, I
upstairs,
know.
you're good.
Yeah, I watched a clip of somebody about that the other day. His kids, like, everything was loud in the house, and he's just laying there doing, on the couch watching TV.
Yeah.
Everything was super loud, and then the next thing you know, everything got quiet. He's like, "Hey, where are you guys at?
Yeah. What's going on?
Time to get up, get moving around."
Oh, when Bianca was smaller one time, I fell asleep on the couch and she was in her back room because she would make a mess back there. So I let her make a mess, and she got into something. I don't know if it was. I think it was like the little star. Remember the little star stickers that you used to get from the teacher when you were good? The little tiny star stickers that she'd put them on your homework.
Yeah.
I had got a shoebox Tupperware full of them. It must have been somebody's arts and crafts box, and it had eyes and stars, and she had them all over the bedroom. I mean, I feel like she threw them up like confetti. It just fell.
That's funny.
How's Facebook going, Leroy?
I haven't done anything.
Come on. We're all
I've been-
following you. You ain't even. Come on.
I haven't done much. I haven't. Listen, I haven't listed on eBay since January 28th.
Where are you right now?
I'm home.
In Rhode Island?
No. I'm in.
I was gonna say they got like 36 inches of snow up
We have
there.
36 inches of snow.
Yikes.
Yeah, I can't show you the picture, but Walter sent me a pic today at his place.
Oh yeah.
And bro, he's covered up.
Yeah,
Oh.
my Josie's cousin and her husband and Camden's godmother all live up there in Boston. It's crazy.
Oh yeah. Yep. Christian, come here a second. I'm going to introduce you guys to Christian. Christian is my son, and he's here for a little while. He's going to come say hi to you guys. Hold on.
Nice.
What's up, Christian?
He's mean to me, guys. This is Christian.
What's up, buddy?
What's up? That's Tim.
Hi, Tim.
That's Chris over there.
Hi,
Eric
Chris.
is frozen.
Hi, Eric.
He's a good kid. He's been there, so he's been taking most of my time, but it's okay. He did the flea market Cernoch on Saturday and Sunday, and he did pretty good. Let's say hi to you in the chat.
Hi, everybody in the chat.
So he did the flea market. He did pretty good. I left him alone for a few minutes, and then Yesterday, I started showing him shipping on eBay.
Oh wow.
Nice.
Yeah. So and play. He has his schoolwork to do on the computer. But yesterday, right? So they got that big storm we were just talking about, right? So yesterday, I said, "All right, Christian, you got to make sure you log in so you can do your classes." Yada yada. He logs in. He's like, "There's nobody here." Class was canceled. They got 30 inches of snow. Even though it's online, there was no class. So
Mm,
Nice to meet y'all.
All right, man. We'll see you.
good kid. Hey, teach him well. I know you'll do. I know you'll do your due
I
diligence.
don't know I don't know what he did wrong because they gave him me. So I don't know. No, he's a good kid.
That's great.
Hey, Kristen, how are you? Walter, what's up? Kent, what's up?
Hey guys, I am doing an auction today that's ending. If anybody wants to get in on it.
Oh really?
Yeah, I'm doing a fundraiser auction for this thing that we support. It's called Beyond Uganda. They help like kids get education and taught life skills in Uganda. So,
Nice.
so I'm selling my limited edition Harry Tornado bootleg trash to cat.
I posted that on Facebook. If you ever do anything for the for fundraising, make sure you like send it in a group chat so I can repost it and everything.
Yeah, I did. This auction ends at 7 p.m. tonight. So
What is it?
I would hold it up. You see it on the screen?
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. It's from FlipCon.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the FlipCon that we were endangered
Yeah. Yeah.
in the choice of rooms. When we went, me and Leroy were staying in the Airbnb, and we went to check in, and we came about 1 o'clock in the morning. There's some transactions going on in the parking lot of the place we were staying, and we went upstairs. There's police tape across the door beside us.
Ooh.
I was like,
Ooh.
yeah. So I tried to get out of that place, man, and they were like, Leroy left me. He said, I'm not staying another night. So he left.
No, I had to go home.
So I was like, man, I gotta, you know.
He ended up staying. You stay with
No, dude, I went and checked in that motel. I was like, ain't no way. I'll pay extra.
Ain't no way.
I called the lady there. Listen to this. So here is my little public service announcement. I used to stay with another company, not Airbnb. Um, and yeah, when I called about getting like some other accommodations, they're like, well, you can't just leave. And I'm like, what do you mean? I was like, this place is unsafe. And she's like, I said, what about the fact that there's police tape across the hallway? On the other side, she goes, oh, that was just a domestic dispute. I was
Jesus.
like, they don't use police tape for a domestic dispute unless somebody probably died up in that joint. So yeah,
and she said, "Oh well, if you have a problem, you should have called the cops."
yeah, that's what she tells me. I'm like, whatever, dude.
Look, here's what's crazy, guys: is you can't go by pictures because when you walked in the place, it looked like the most modern. Like everything was up to date. I mean, there wasn't a complaint inside of
Yeah,
the apartment. There was not a complaint. It was perfect. It was how you want any place to look inside. When you drive up and when you pass the corner where they're all shooting craps and and there's 15 people hanging out there and you could tell there's some weird stuff going on.
yeah,
You start wondering, Then you drive down the driveway, you get in the driveway, and I feel like every car and every window had a security camera. Hmm.
yeah. Leroy is getting sketched out. He's like, dude, I grew up in kind of a not a good situation. He's like, it was pretty sketched out. I was like, yeah.
But it's crazy. Like I said, like you got to be careful. Like Google that stuff.
I
Google
would
the
say from here on in, if it doesn't have outdoor pictures,
yeah. But Google the address, guys.
yeah.
Like seriously, you can Google the address. I stayed at an Airbnb a while ago, not too long ago, within the year, and it was overnight stay, and it was not that you could stay in somebody's house. So and you can get like a room in their house.
Yeah.
So I did that because it was like $79. So I was like, you know what? I was like, I'll just stay overnight. I'm traveling. I googled the address. There was not. There was no. You trust me. You Google anything, but I googled the address. There was no issues on the address. I stayed. The people were very nice.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. That's the company that I stayed with, Kristen, was VRBO. I do not recommend them. The refund's totally up to the
So
homeowner.
yeah.
So I got nothing. In fact, she tried to charge me for leaving the AC on in there.
Oof.
Yeah, she tried to charge me extra for that. I was like, yeah. Like,
No.
I was like, dude, I didn't even stay the last night. Hilton properties only. Thank you very much.
There we go.
I don't know. I've stayed at a bad Hilton before.
Hey, Kristen.
I think it's all, Trash Cat Rescue. Good to see. Who booked the back road murder cabin in Tennessee? Oh, that was me. That was me.
That was not. That was nice.
Hey,
And
that house was nice other than my shower in my bathroom.
it was this big.
Dude. Hey,
Eric said, Leroy.
you had to soap up to get in and out of the shower.
Yeah.
Let's just
So
say.
you guys know, like me and Eric are about the same size, but I'm a little taller than Eric, right? Eric goes, "Hey, come here." I was like, "Why is it? I want you to go in my bathroom." I'm like, "Why do you want me in your bathroom?" He goes, "Just go in the shower. Just take your shoes off. Go in the shower." I couldn't get in the shower.
Yeah. Yeah, that thing was tiny, man. It was like taking a shower in a coffin. Yeah, I've only had that happen one time, but I did go to a Hilton property one time, and it was in disrepair. Like the place we were staying. I don't know why. But. Yeah, I think there's bad eggs everywhere for sure, but like I've had good. Oh, that Dyer Country Road. The funny thing, so guys, for you, y'all don't know what we're talking about. On Highway 127 one year, I typically would book, like, I started booking houses there a while back. And I went and I was like, man, this thing is like, hey, it's private, it's out here, but it was a bigger house, which is what we needed. Joe Deal stayed out there with us. Me, Tim, and Leroy, and Joe Deals. That was it, right? Only the four of us?
Was Cernoch there? I thought Cernoch was at that one.
Nah.
No.
He had come to 127.
I feel like there was one more person. Maybe I'm tripping. Like somebody stayed with us for like an extra day or something like that. Because it feels like that house was really big for just me, you, Leroy, and
We all had
our own
a
room.
get together. We had a couple get togethers, but I think sleeping wise, it was.
Yeah, we all had our own room pretty much. I think there was 4 rooms.
I think it was just the 4 of us.
Yeah. Yeah, Cernoch wasn't there.
Well, why do I feel like somebody stayed in the
Yeah,
den?
Joe's in the chat, Joe Deals. It was just us, right, Joe Deals? But we had like a couple get-togethers. Like we had some people come out there. That's how Kristen knows about that house because she came out there. We ran that whatnot out there.
we sold a slice of pizza.
Yeah,
That was
the
fun.
Mike Death File Picker bought a slice of Domino's.
Yeah, we had a nice little after party there. It was
Yeah.
it was an absolute reseller rager.
I bet you the people, they had cameras everywhere. And people just keep showing up.
For everyone.
They must have been like, oh my God, they're having a house party. And we were all cool. There was nothing. Like we cleaned up. Only
Hey,
problem
so
you had was
when I sent the invitation out to the guys, I said, "Man, it's a gated community. Like we're in this gated house. Like there's a gate that leads to the house. It's private, and like they get there. Yeah, it's gated, dude. It's a cow fence like gate.
Yeah, I'll never forget that. When Eric told me it was a gated community, I thought we were like going to like, you know what I'm saying, Rockstar Flipper's house. And we ended up going to Cowtown Picker's house because it was just
And
like
they
a
call me there out there at
farm
the end of the
gate.
road. They're like, I think we're on the wrong road. I was like, Nah, just go through the gate. Come on back.
so one morning Eric woke up and Eric, was it over 20 deer?
Yeah, dude. It was a straight herd of deer out there, man. Like 20, 25 deer out there, just right out in front of the yard. I was like, gosh. Yeah. Yeah. Nah, that's pretty good. Yeah, down the end of that, like if you'd have kept driving straight, that's where all those abandoned cars were.
Yeah, yep, yep, yep.
But yeah. You didn't
I
have to
wanted
worry
to go
about no disturbing neighbors, that's for sure.
I
There
wanted
was
to
a
go
lot of
pick
them.
stuff off the cars, emblems and stuff off the cars and put it on eBay.
Yeah, I forget who all came out there when we did that. There was a load of people out there. You know the cool part, yeah, like when you're out like that, there's yeah. We come home unloaded every day.
Oh, the washroom was like a storage. There was no garage. There was like a little den, but there was no garage. So it was like you just pack it. Everybody's room. Tim had a pile in his room. I had a pile in my room. Everybody had a pile that from the day before in their room.
Man, you should have seen when we went to the one year we went to 127, we went to Kentucky and we stayed like a house like on a abandoned like bourbon factory. It was the dopest house ever. But I had the entire dining room was just filled with my stuff. And I was in laser focus like ADHD mode. And I was making drafts every night after I got back from picking. So like I'm in there like full blown eBay setup, taking pictures, doing everything. Like got my computer up. That was the best way to do it. I came home and I had everything ready just to list. Like
Leroy, and that's what you did at 127 that year. Didn't you have your stuff ready?
I did,
what's
yeah.
that?
Yeah.
Remember when we went to Virginia and we stayed in that downtown? When we stayed,
Yes, I do remember that. And
yeah.
I broke the
The
phone.
telephone stand. Yeah.
I will warn everybody: don't go do a clothing buyout and have your Airbnb on the second floor. It's not a good idea.
Right?
It's not a good idea, guys. We
Yeah.
had it was super cool. It was in the middle of a city, and it was just like upstairs where they used to have offices. They made it into apartments, and it was pretty big. But everything out of Eric's car and Chris's car, we had to carry up. I mean, it was like 15, 20 steps. It wasn't like,
Narrow hallway too. Like not a normal hallway, a narrow hallway.
I mean, try to take a leaf trash bag up the stairs. It's not fun.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Or all that picture. I was taking massive amounts of pictures. Oh, I got that one thing.
Hey, so I think someone's here. I'll be back.
Oh,
Stay safe.
got. All right. Bing. Let's see. Okay, that's not bad. Hui. Um, all the pictures. Okay. Mint. Move all that over. Okay. Okay. All right. Um, here. There we go. I'm all taken care of. You know what? Maybe I'll list that right now. I got the pictures and everything like that. We'll list this. Little Smashing Pumpkins, Melancholy and the Infinite Sadness cassette
Interesting.
bundle. Yeah. I think the last comps were like $60 on it. It's literally never been played.
I saw somebody. I can't remember what platform it was on, but I saw somebody make a post about how I think it was on Twitter about how they started a cassette tape collection.
Yeah.
Of like '90s rap cassette tapes.
Yeah.
And I was just like, it's just a reminder, like that. There are people that collect that sort of stuff, tapes, CDs, and records and stuff. Certain, especially people who like listen to music.
Yeah.
Like especially with records, like some people don't realize that like there are people that are just addicted to that sound that that a record makes when it as opposed to like other stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
Records are interesting because I feel like there's so many different collectors, and Cernoch will tell you this too. Like there are like real music heads who like collect records if they have like samples on them that were used in like hip hop.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Like that's a big like thing.
I mean, when you're when you're looking for that DJ Shadow sample off some Turkish brass band, looking for that just little 5-second break, you know what I'm saying? Like that's
crazy.
That's what dudes would do, you know what I'm saying? But like I think yeah, physical media right now is see I feel like it's coming back for nostalgia purposes. Right now it's coming back for nostalgia purposes, but you'll see it soon. It's going to come back for, well, I can't get this anymore.
Yeah,
this isn't available. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I didn't realize a buddy of mine at the flea market, Cernoch, got a storage unit, and it had about 20 boxes, like bank boxes, full of VCR tapes. Well, most of the time that stuff is not worth much, right? But they had about 8 boxes that were horror.
Yeah.
They had 8 boxes that were hard, and they had 3 boxes that were um store samples.
Mm-hmm.
The store samples, they were getting $80 to $40 a piece for them.
Yeah. But dude, I sold Sleepaway Camp 2 on VHS for $175
Yeah,
last
yeah,
weekend.
I
Like,
couldn't
and
believe
it
it.
wasn't in perfect condition. It wasn't,
Nope.
you know. And
Nope.
that was actually the second edition. If I would have had the earlier edition, it was like $350. You know what I'm saying? So that also, dude, go start comping Barney tapes. Hey, chat,
Really,
comp Barney VHS tapes right now.
really.
Yeah, there's some that'll get a lot. Yeah, yeah. Because here's the yeah, it's just it's that physical media you're gonna see like was it and the thing is like cassettes. That's kind of a niche nostalgia. You know what I'm saying? But again, that's things that are out of print. Or hey, there's a lot of times that they only released it on cassette, not on CD, not on it was all like I've got some like black metal band stuff that that is super value like not super value but gets a good chunk on eBay just for the cassette. You know what I'm saying? Because again, that might have had 2 songs that weren't on the CD. Or, you know what I'm saying? So it's all mini disc. Wow, that's mini disc is super niche. Yeah, here's the thing. I don't find mini disc stuff out here because yeah, your mini disc players. Oh man, yeah.
Here you go, Ladonna. You'll like this. This is Italian glass. I have a pair of earrings and let's see if I can get it to focus.
That's right there. Yeah, I
Come on,
agree.
focus. Italian glass earrings and necklace set.
Oh, nice. Oh, look at that vinyl nut. Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. There's some things that you know, and the thing too, like for vinyl, I'm telling you, you get '90s and early 2000s stuff. A lot of that like indie band stuff from the early 2000s, that's all out of print. They're reprinting that stuff now, like that you see at Walmart and everything like that. You see that stuff now, but the original pressings, that you ain't finding those. We're not finding those at all. All right, let's get rearranged here. Then we can. Let's. Go. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, Amoeba Records. Yeah. Oh my goodness. I went to Amoeba Records and first time ever in 2000, in the year 2000 in Los Angeles. They had just opened it up like probably like 2 months earlier before I got there. I was going on a well, actually, I had that. This is when I interviewed in Los Angeles. Um, 2000, no, 2001, 2001. And I remember it was I had my interview in the morning, and then I went to like Capitol Records. We went up to the top because one of my like promoter friends worked there. We went to the top of we went to the very very top of Capitol Records. That was kind of cool. I got to do a big tour of that, and then the next stop was Amoeba. I literally spent 3 hours in Amoeba Records when I was there, and it was kind of to waste time because they did because with the interview along with the interview because I think I did so well because I heard like no one else kind of got this. It was kind of like a callback. They were like, "Hey, you want to kind of see what we do, like in the nighttime? We saw in the office what we do, but you want to see what we do in the nighttime." So I went out to a concert that night with the guys from the company as kind of like a job interview type thing, and it was a blast. And when I flew home, I got the call that I got the job. But yeah, Amoeba Records was awesome, and I'll tell you this: I was in Amoeba Records on a weekly basis, more probably probably 2 or 3 times a week there because I was actually DJing in LA as well, so it was crazy. Yes, yes, yes. I heard that they moved it. Yeah, but like the one in LA had like the stairs and everything. Yeah, it was really cool. They would have like shows in there. It was wild. I still have some of the like Amoeba Los Angeles history somewhere. Let me go see. I might know where it's at. Yeah, I got a poster. I got a poster downstairs of like the Amoeba grand opening. But this was kind of cool. It was the music we like. Look at that volume number one. That's best of 2001. And then here's the number two. I got number two. That's all from Amoeba Records. Cool artwork on the back and everything like that. And it was really cool because like man, that was I missed that. Like that's what when they say that things that die in the past kind of man, that record store was like so awesome because you would go in there and they had a person that kind of knew everything, like knew what genre you were looking, like, oh, hey, go talk to Todd, or hey, go talk to Julie, she knows about that, and just the music knowledge in there. So like this was all like their like each person that worked there would would have like their list that they like, and these were awesome. Brings me back.
No, no, Walter. I just, for some reason, I was just leaning back that way. I'm listing jewelry right now.
Yeah, they were awesome, cat. Here, look, everyone. My son, I had this. I know there's like I had this available because my son asked me like, "Wait, you DJ'd?" I'm like, "Yeah, I DJ dog." Here, look, I DJ'd with Lyrics Born right there. See, DJ Charnock right there, out of Houston, Texas. That's where That's where I. claimed from at that time. But I had a residency at the knitting factory as well.
In New York?
I say residency like it's like not now, but it was basically like every Thursday night I would go in DJ for 2 hours before the show of that night. So like you would have to say like, oh, well, what vibe is it? And I would have to kind of like match the vibe of the show. Sometimes I had to borrow records because I'm like, oh, it's like a Sleater Kinney punk show. All right, I'd ring up my buddy Graham. Graham, let me get a crate from you. That was fun. See, that was man. That was magic. I don't know.
Some people like the milk crate lifestyle was just like
Yeah.
now everything's like MP3s and
USB sticks. You know what I'm saying? Like like nowadays, if they ask me to like at these places like, hey DJ, I'm like, I don't know how. Like I never really did the. I never did the
Serato.
Well, Serato came out right when I was in LA. We went to the first Serato demonstration.
That's crazy.
They did it. The Beat Nuts were there, and they did Beat
Oh
Nuts.
man, I saw the Beat Nuts at House of Blues.
Yeah.
With damn, who was the other person that was there? What was it? Was it the Executioners?
Yeah. It was so at the Serato thing. It was Beat Nuts, Executioners, and Qbert were doing.
My god!
Like,
What a crazy lineup!
I know, right? For like the niche people that know that stuff, it's like what Here, let me go see if I got some.
Nobody has any idea what we're talking about, Cernoch.
I know. This is like my geek out book right here. You know what I'm saying? Where I got all the stuff. Like I've got stuff that look at this. Look, we did this rave we did a rave promotion in Dallas. It was called Mecca. But look at the sponsors: Xbox and Napster.
That's so wild, bro.
Yeah, let's see. Let's go through some history. Oh, here's the one. Here's the crazy one. Oh man, hold on. All right, we did a promotion. So like basically, I ran like local like promotions in college. Like, so we would get hired by like these big companies to do the promotions like locally. So I did promotions for Electric Daisy Carnival here, and that had Rabbit in the Moon, Ronnie Size, Crust.
I almost got in a fight with him once at what was that club called in DC? Nations.
Yeah, Nations.
Remember Nations?
Mm-hmm. All right, but here's the cool thing. So Rabbit in the Moon was the headliner. They passed out all these glasses. Look at this. I still have the glasses from that. Dude, it was raining and mud. This is all mud. You put them on, and it's all like crazy, like, Listen, and that's got a great story too. I almost died on the way back home with all my buddies. We were going back to Sam Houston State University from like the Austin area, and dude, I almost fell asleep on the way home.
Jeez,
that was crazy. Here. Because some people just, I'm I'm not saying people don't believe it. It's fun to show off. Here's 2002 Coachella VIP.
Jeez.
All right, but wait. This wasn't the band to have. This was the band to have.
Backstage.
Working crew.
Oh yeah.
Go anywhere.
Anywhere.
Yeah.
I remember I had one. I had like passes when I was working. I worked for a skateboard, wakeboard, snowboard shop, and they were one of the top sponsors for HF Festival.
Yeah.
And we had like the suite and everything. Like it was crazy. That was when Jay-Z and Linkin Park performed together.
Okay. The HF Festival I went to had The Cure, and who was the hip hop act?
Was it Eminem?
I don't think so.
I went to so many HF festivals.
We did another awesome All Tomorrow's Parties in LA. Saturday All Access. That was my. That was yeah, but that was a weirdo. That was kind of a weird one. That they had. Listen, that was Sonic Youth curating it, and they brought in Aphex Twin. He hadn't played the U.S. in like 12 years.
It's wild.
It was just wild, yeah. Wild times. Wild times. Just fun stuff, though. You know. It's not in here, but I was looking for my Serato lanyard I got from that. I have a Serato lanyard from that first like.
That's so wild.
And everyone was like, "Wait, how does this work? What? Oh man!" Sorry, Chad. That was just some music nerds.
Going down memory lane.
Yeah. It's always fun though.
It is.
Yeah. Man, 2002 Coachella was dope, dude. It was still like it was different back in the early 2000s. Yeah. Well, here's the thing. No one had cameras. You know what I'm saying? No one had cameras. I think that was the biggest thing. Rage Against the Machine, but yeah, I've been to like.
Oh, dude! I totally forgot. I wanted to show. I thought of you this weekend, Cernoch, when I found this card.
I saw that Tom Morello. Yeah.
Yeah,
man, Cosmic Thrifter. That's one. Yeah, one of these days, maybe one of these days. I have stories for days, dude. I am so glad. This is like, I am so glad to this day that my dad told my mom, and Mom, if you're listening, hopefully you remember this. My dad told my mom, let him go. Let him go. It was awesome. And I went to LA. And they we drove all the way to LA. Dumped all my stuff there. I got Rage Against the Machine. I'm not going to show the other one, but look, did you ever see this, Tim, when I pulled out of that house clean out? OG.
Oh, yeah. I remember.
Isn't that crazy?
It's nuts.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw Rage Against the Machine at the Astro Arena in 1999. Anti-Flag and Gangstar opened up for them.
I saw Gangstar.
See, I
Yeah.
never got to see Gangstar live.
I used to like Gangstar a lot.
Yes. Yes. I knew you.
They
I knew
were
your ears would perk up when I said that.
I told you guys this before. The first concert I ever went to, it was supposed to be. It was supposed to be. Um. Shoot, I forgot the name. Dang it! It's messing up my whole story. Anyway, it was supposed to be another group, but they split up. It was House of Pain, and it was supposed to be this other group, not KMD, but it was three letters, and they didn't show up. I think they actually broke up at that time, and so the replacement was Nice and Smooth,
Nice.
and nobody knew who Nice and Smooth was. They crushed it.
Yeah.
I was a fan from that point ever on, and that was the first concert I ever went to. It was at Rocky Point Palladium.
That's awesome. That is awesome. First concert I ever went to. First concert I ever went to was Stone Temple Pilots. My cousin KK brought me. I'll never forget. These dudes were stage diving, and then there was this big old dude moshing. Like he was like moshing. Okay, he must have been like Shaq size almost. You know what I'm saying? Just big dude. I remember this dude was stage diving, and he pointed at the dude. Okay, oh, this was at Numbers in Houston, Numbers, and he pointed at the dude. He goes, "You," and he dove off the stage. Dude just held out his arm like this. Dude like just caved around like around his arm. It was awesome. But yeah, I'll never forget that. But that was my first concert. Stone Temple Pilots.
Right behind his head.
There we go. What was y'all's chat? What was your first concert? Kelly's with Petra. That's awesome. Got a poster of them. Saw the Doors in Hollywood. Look at that.
Nice.
Knockin'. Look at that.
I wish my mom was in the chat. She's got all types of crazy music
Culture.
stories.
Look at that Culture Club. Wow. There you go. There we go. I mean, wait, hold on. Technically, probably my first concert was at the livestock show and rodeo, but that was like,
Yeah.
that didn't really count. You know what I'm saying? Like, not that wasn't. We were just there. And we're like, oh, the concert's going on, but we were more worried about drinking Boone's Farm back in the alley, behind the cow stalls. Ted Nugent. I'll let y'all read that. That one's funny. Garth Brooks. Yes. That's awesome. That is awesome. That's fun. That's good. That's a good time. Yeah, and what the sad thing I think with music now though is the people that really want to go are almost priced out now. Like tickets for concerts are so expensive now. All right, got this nice little owl jacket I'm gonna wear. Boom. Indigo Girls and You Crew. I have kind of because we're talking music and everything like that. So I was a big Daft Punk fan. Okay, uh, big Daft Punk fan. Discovered them in college. One of these girls I was talking to, she showed me this band. I'm like, that's cool. And it just like I listened to it. I'm like, it automatically hit for me for something. I don't know. I loved it. So I was a Daft Punk fan all through college. That's when their Discovery album hit, which was like awesome. I still have the white label 12-inch from that first release. So really cool. I mean, I know that means nothing to y'all, but here's the cool thing. They recently broke up in 2021. Well, so they hadn't done anything really. Well, they had done I'll tell you what. They did a Fortnite concert. It was awesome. Like you downloaded Fortnite like on your phone or on your video game, and you could just like go to a Daft Punk concert in their Fortnite world, which was really cool. But before that, when everyone was talking about that, they were like, "Oh man, this is the only way we got to see Daft Punk," you know. And like a lot of the kids that were now getting into Daft Punk weren't alive back then. So like old heads like me were like, "Yeah, I got to see him in 2007 live, in New York." And that's one of my top, if anybody ever asks me like what's your top concert ever, it's probably Daft Punk 2007 in New York. Yeah, I got Daft Punk tickets for $50. You know what I'm saying? I spent $100 on 2 tickets. George Strait, yeah. George Strait. Let's see some more. Let me go through these. So we got. Let's see. I booked and played about. Yeah, wow, that's awesome. Silverdome, the Stones, Iggy Pop, and Santana. I got to see Iggy Pop. Listen to this. I showed you that All Tomorrow's Parties. This was the weirdest thing. I got to see Iggy Pop perform with the Stooges. No. Iggy Pop performed with Iggy Pop. They performed with Pearl Jam. So Eddie Vedder couldn't be there for like one night, so Iggy Pop played for like as the front of it. It was wild for Pearl Jam. Feel this old. Life and drum at the Battle of Concord, Mass. Yeah, that's the thing. You got to pick and choose now. Yeah. AC/DC Civic Arena in Pittsburgh. Yeah. Oh yeah. I remember paying $8 for White Stripe tickets in Houston. That's probably my second all-time concert. I don't know. It's hard now. That's what ranks 1, but after that, it's hard. All right. Let's take some pictures. Got this cool owl sweater. Anyway, we get down on music for a little bit. That was fun. right there on that back, right there. It's all like cool embroidered and everything. Yeah, Walter. Yeah, Ticketmaster. Yeah. Ticketmaster ruined it. Well, Ticketmaster and then the conglomeration of Live Nation as well. Just that. Good luck. That's what I'll say. This is what I say. Go find those little shows. Go find those. Like, there are still $25, $30 shows you can go to. Go find those shows. Support new acts. You know what I'm saying? I know we love some of these groups that have been around for 30, 40 years, but hey, go discover the next, they may not be the next, but go have a good time. Is that Ace? Was that a Ching? Who's Ching?
I don't know what that was.
It sounded like a chicken.
I think that was Eric's Ching.
I think that was like his freebie site thing.
Oh yeah, the thrill of holding paper tickets. Yeah. Or man, this is
Love you, Leroy.
a historical niche. Do you remember when, like, you could go into some stores and buy tickets? Like, you could go into like department stores, into their customer service. They would have like this little machine and phone, and you could order tickets off of that. Does anybody remember that? That's how I bought the Rage Against the Machine tickets back in the day. Walter, I think that's Ace. Here, I'll show you something cool. I did this. Look at that. This is all my like well, not all. This is like a lot of my tickets for throughout my years. There's some cool stuff in there.
Love you, bud.
There's my Daft Punk ones. But yeah.
Guys, I gotta run. I'll try to come back. I don't think I can.
Where are you going, Leroy?
I gotta go do something with Christian.
All right.
I'll see you guys next week.
Sounds good.
All right, bye, guys. Sorry.
Jimmy, where you at? Jimmy, are you watching? I want to see more of Jimmy's Spider-Man collection. I'm kind of upset he's not here today. Jimmy, are you in the chat? Are you watching?
Where's the phone? It's like, Tori's like, I don't know. Slid down on
Is that you noise or is that Eric's noise?
I think that's Eric's noise.
All right, I'm gonna mute it. I muted it. All right, cool. Jordan Martian Boston had that. Metalheads wait. Yeah. Okay, someone does remember that then. Standing in the department store or ordering tickets. All right, where is why not have that? All right, look. Oh, here it is. A measuring tape. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I know. That's why I was like, hey, you know what I'm saying? They're all right. So, you want to see how I do a Depop listing? All right, I've taken the pictures. Then let's go to Photoroom. Let's 1, 2, 3. Bam, bam. All right, so we're gonna edit our photos through Photoroom. And it's a little bit slow. I'm doing a little bit slower so everyone can kind of see how I do it. But once I get in the groove, I can get these listings done pretty quickly. Put on some music, put on, whatever you want. Put on some background noise, whatever helps you list, whatever gets you motivated.
I've been listening to motivational speech mixes on YouTube lately.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you could just I don't have do not have a problem with that. Let's give it a let's see. Let's give it a cream color, a bit dark. That's more. Ooh, I like that. So I just give it a little background. Done. I'm just so on my Depop, I do color backgrounds instead of I just do color backgrounds because it's easier for the flat lay stuff. You don't have the. I'm not doing the AI backgrounds. I'm just doing color backgrounds. So that's kind of you can't really see it through the screen, but it's like a light creamy brown background. Okay, so hit that, done, and then apply to all that. Boom, boom, boom. So all of them get it. Bam, done. Export those images and close that. And so what I'll do is, and this is what I was doing when I muted myself earlier, or last week when I was muting myself, I was talking into my phone, and I was developing the description for my piece. Okay, so so when I talk to my phone, I am prompting the AI to make a description of my piece. So while I'm I can just hit the record button and just say everything I want to, describe it. And then sometimes I'll just describe this. I'll show you how to do it. All right, enough talking. So this is how I do it. So I'll go into Google. I usually have a tab open for my clothing. I will. Well, also too, I have in my templates. I have different templates for different items. So, so we'll use this one. I think this is a good one. Or maybe this one. There's a few other ones. All right, let's do this one. You know what? Let's do this one. Yes, yeah. I was explaining it earlier, and then it got mumbo jumboed into the eBay taking over Depop. But again, I'm still making sales on it. You know what I'm saying? And it's easy. It's very easy to list for me. It doesn't because of how my prompt is. Okay, so let me just do this. So I'm just setting it up because when I start, I'm not just doing one item. I'll do 15, 20 items in a row, just like this. And it's just putting on some music, boom, 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 hanging pictures, list, hanging picture, list, hanging picture, list. So go into that, go into Google, go into AI mode, okay? And then I'm going to paste that prompt in there. Bam, all that prompts in there. It's just giving details about specifically what I want. Okay? So then I hit it, boom. And it's all right, cool, we're ready to go. Okay? And then what I'll do is that's when I will start talking. Okay? And I'll show you. All right, write a cool and concise Depop listing for this piece shown, comma, it's an excellent pre-loved condition, period. The brand is Cedar Canyon Clothing Company, comma, the size is 1X, period. Measurements laid flat, colon. Pit to pit, 26 inches. Length, 28 inches. Sleeve length, 24 inches. All right, so then I do all that. So like basically, because you do want to have the measurements in there, you know, especially for clothing, especially for vintage clothing. Okay. Sometimes when I don't say comma, it doesn't put a comma in there. So that's just like the little boom, boom, boom. And then what I'll do is I will add a photo to it. And then there's my listing right there. All right. So what I'll do is then I'll copy it. Copy that. All right. Go into Depop. Cha-chunk. Sell. Right there. Add the photos that we've already taken. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bam. There we go. Okay. Then paste that in the description. Okay. Bam. We paste that in the description. And then what it'll do is it will automatically AI what category, what it is, what the condition is, and everything. Okay. Now you want to check it to make sure it got it right. All right. Does that make sense to everyone? All right. And then I just look through it. I just look through it. And I'm like, yeah, that's good. That's good. That's good. And just, you know, as you do it enough, you kind of like look and like, okay, that's what it is. That's what it is. That's what it is. Bam, bam, bam. Bam. That's good. That's good. That's good. Yep. I like all those. Bam. Cedar Canyon, cottagecore, vintage jacket, owl print, earthy. Those are all like keywords that are in there. And then I like to, you know, it's keywording it up and everything like that. Okay, so then it goes women's jackets, other, because it doesn't find that brand, XL, use excellent quantity, and then it gives you a pricing suggestion. Like, well, okay, what do you want to price that at? And I'm like, yeah, you know what? For that,
Wait, what are you doing this on? I'm sorry, I was zoned out doing this necklace.
Depop.
No, but what program are you using?
Google.
AI. Oh, you're just having you're having Google do all that for you?
Yep.
Okay.
Writes the whole description and everything. Okay. And then you just go to shipping right here. Okay, bam, bam, bam. There we go. And then here's your package size, large. Yep, done. It's already there. And you post listing.
Timothy asked, have you got it to work with List Easier?
No. No, because no, not yet.
I use ChatGPT.
And then, I mean, you have your listing then. You know what I'm saying? So there's your listing. And that's your listing right there. Okay. Got the measurements, got everything in there.
Nice.
I actually put it like cute emojis for Depop. Like again, that's what Depop listings look like. I went in and looked at, well, who's selling the most. So do you see? Yeah, I know. I and you kind of heard with me, I kind of spoke real, kind of like slower and more cadenced for it, you know. And it says, embrace the ultimate nature-inspired look with this stunning vintage-style sweater jacket featuring a gorgeous all-over owl and forest jacquard print. This piece is perfect for cozy cottagecore or earthy aesthetics. Style it oversized with your favorite denim or maxi skirt for a trendy layered street-style fit. Then you got the brand, the size, the color, the condition, and then you have the measurements and your hashtags.
Hey, Lisa Dare gave you 5 stars on that one.
But that's what I'm saying. So you saw how easy that was to list. You know what I'm saying? That's what I was talking about earlier, you know, that hey, I can bang out in the morning, I can bang out 20, like so how I did that. It's just like hanging up pictures, editing the pictures, running through the AI, boom, slapping it down there, making the listing. In an hour and a half, 2 hours in the morning, I can have 15, 20 listings up.
It's good.
Yes. Now, am I sacrificing other things I can be listing? Yes, but I have so much of this stuff. If I can be, boom, 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 and do $150, $200 in sales, you know, like $100 and $150 in sales a day, or even $200 in sales, you know, a couple of times, you know, why not? I don't know. Well, that's basically what I'm doing on my phone. That's all. Yeah, I mean, you can do that if you like working on if I need this spot bookmarked. Lisa goes, ooh. Listen, each of these things have their like this easier. I use this easier not for this stuff because like this stuff I want to be a little more pushing towards my target audience, and I think going in there and having to edit each one and do all that stuff. Yeah, you can. Yeah, if you do it on your PC, that's great. I just have all my photos loaded there and they're edited. I can just pop it up in there, and the Depop listing through the phone is a lot easier than it actually is on the computer.
I missed the Google bit. So you're just Google AI going in, Gemini, or what?
So I'm going into Google and then into the AI mode. So it's Gemini basically. Yeah. So here I'll show you on the phone. So Google right here. All right, and then I'll back out of that. So see where that little AI mode is right there?
Yep.
That's when I hit it. And then it brings up, you know, what do you want to do? Now, the cool thing is that prompt, I can pull up a tab already. See my tabs? So I've got a different prompt and I got a different prompt right here already set up. Nice. So I can continue. I don't have to put it in every single time.
So like you're putting in the prompt like basically for SEO. Yeah.
Yeah. So my prompt is basically
optimize.
My prompt at the beginning. So you were gone, Eric. Yeah. My prompt at the beginning just states exactly what I want in it. I'll show you. So ultimate style, Depop style guide. 1, the hook, the header, the title. Okay. Format, emoji, brand name, key feature graphic, item type, emoji. Okay. Just kind of get a cool title. Then why it works using bold headers with the relevant emojis to make your listing stand out from the feed and immediately tells the buyer what the item is. Now AI wrote this basically for me because I said, hey, This right here is perfect. This is exactly what I want. Write me a style guide on this so I can punch it in next time when we start over and we don't miss a beat, you know? And it did, and that's what it did. You know, essential quick facts, bullets, format, brand name, size, color, condition, and it all has kind of like, why it works. Buyers often skim listings. This section provides a must-know at a glance. Standout features, transparency, the format, the flat lay, the how it's measured, all that stuff.
Yeah. That's good.
Bro, Commonwealth is so behind, I think. He said there's not much to choose from Airbnb in Bedford, just saying. Yeah, but Doyle, if that works for you and you want to do it on your mic or do it on your PC, bro, listen, I listed some records on Sunday. I did 43 listings on eBay for just records, okay? Just using AI. Basically took all the pictures. I set up I got a prompt honed in on exactly what I wanted to say. And I said, hey, we're going to list a bunch of records, so just keep popping these out. I'm going to post a picture, you pop it out. Post a picture, pop it out. And yeah.
It's good.
And that's the thing. It'll work for you if you put in the... See, a lot of people are like, they try it, but they don't hone it. Okay, they don't hone it. Where if you hone it, you're like, hey, this is what I want. Just ask it. Make a style guide for me. So I can just plug and play next time. And that's what I did.
Yeah.
And as I go, I can edit it. I can be like, hey, you know what? Maybe I don't want this one thing in there. Maybe I take that out. Maybe I leave everything else in so I can just do that.
I think that's where a lot of people mess up, is because they are looking to use it like you would Google. Like that's the problem with AI. Like if people are just using it like Google, like what AI is looking to do. I mean, I saw a lot of that prompting to where it's like, okay, so I am a Depop reseller. Like, make this listing like, what they are looking for. And that, I mean, that just like what you did, like versus like, hey, best listing for this shirt. Like, that's not going to work.
Write me a cool, concise, and effective Depop listing.
Yeah.
For this item, I will include, the brand. And that's how I started out with. I'll include the brand, the size, the measurement.
So you got your profile in that tab, and now you're just adding that item in the mix.
Yeah.
That's all you're doing.
I did the work at the beginning to like, hey, like at the beginning it was like, okay, take out this section, add this in there, do this, do that. Oh, I like it when you did the emojis. That, and then it was like, I finally got it to like what I wanted it to look like. And then I said, write me a style code, write me a style, design prompt, so I can just input that at the beginning of my session. Because sometimes like my sessions get so long when I try to open up the tab that's in. Like when I tried to open up that record tab that had 40, I did 40 listings in, it took forever to load it. But I already have the prompt style guide set up. So then I can basically close that tab out, say, hey, we're doing records again. Here's exactly what we're going to do. And it's like, great. Let's show me the first record. Bam. And we're off to the races.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, no. Doyle, try it. Yes. You can do everything I'm saying on the computer. Yeah. I'm not saying the phone's better. I'm not saying the computer's better. Yeah, do it. Do it on the PC. Yeah. I have experience in coding, and that helps understand how to talk to it, and that very analytical. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's the thing. That's how I look at it. It's like, I said this a long time ago. I already know how to make the listing. Okay. If I don't have to do the research, if I don't have to do all the typing, I know what the listing should look like.
Yeah.
I want the way I look at it, and it's sometimes it's more information. Like some of these record listings I did, it would have taken me 20 minutes, 30 minutes to do typing that all out, or like figuring out, okay, the record label's this, the catalog number's this, like it would take me a lot of time to do that, to where it's like, let AI do it. AI knows what, can search the web for all this stuff and just plug it all in there without me having to do it every single time. Does that make sense?
Absolutely.
Here, I'll show you a draft. Let's see. We'll do a draft. Okay, because I'm gonna list some more auctions. Here's my charity auction link. Okay, cool. I am going to. I don't know why it does that. Hold on, real quick. Okay, that's better. Okay, so I'm going to go here, and we are going to, let's see, share screen. Boom. Man, oh my goodness, it doesn't like to. For some reason, my computer, it's. Can you see that kind of without it? All right, it's going to get a little gibbery. Okay. I guess it's my video card that something's not compatible with it. But here's all the pictures right here. Got one, pictures right here. And then I prompted to give me an eBay title. Basically, your eBay title, hey, write me an effective keyword, eBay title under 80 characters. And this is Dizzy Rascal, Born in the Corner, vinyl, 2LP, 2003, XL recordings, Mercury Prize, Grime. That's exactly what it should say. Okay? And then artist, UPC, I already put all that stuff in. Now, this is the item specifics you kind of put in. So when I'm doing like these records, I'm going to do like hip hop records first, and then indie rock records. So I don't have to change as much. I don't have to go back and forth and change all of that. But that's the longest thing. The item specifics takes me the longest. And then here is like basically what I wrote, or what the AI wrote. You know what I'm saying? Massive. So I put a header saying massive vinyl auction week. I'm currently running auctions for over 40 rare and classic albums from my personal collection. Blah 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 blah. This I did with my last one because it was all from the same record label. So the dudes that are looking for that stuff, if they read this first, I put this first before any information. So because they already know what they're looking at. Okay, they're buying records and they're like, oh, these are cool records. This Amon Tobin record, oh my goodness, I haven't seen this one in a while. I'm a bid on it. Boom, they go in and see this. Wait, this guy's got more stuff. They go to my store. Boom. Oh, he's got all 3 Amon Tobin records. I'm gonna place bids on all of those. They already got bids. But so this is how it looks. This is how it looks on here. Okay, so you got the artist, title, format, release year, label, genre, condition details about this album, track highlights, shipping and handling. So I just plug that in there and it's done. And then it even gives me, here's the shipping and handling and all that stuff. So it gives me, and then it gives me basically like, it also gives me some kind of like idea of like what these are going for. So I can adjust prices. Like I'm doing auctions with these, but I can adjust the, hey, am I going to start at $9.99, $14.99, like where to kind of start it at. So does that make sense?
I'm experimenting right now.
Yeah.
I'm typing it in.
So I mean, these are things that Let's see, this could work. Yeah, bro, absolutely, absolutely. You want to hire somebody and not bog them down? This is kind of a way right here.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting. So I wrote out write me an effective title for eBay item for maximum visibility in search.
Yeah,
And then I typed in like just describing the item.
yeah,
And so then it comes up with 3 recommendations.
yes.
And it says the first is just kind of basic, just all the words: vintage Tayo, Japan speed bug, giant killer, VW Beetle, 10 toy battery operated car. The alternative, they said, is for maximum keywords is 1960s Tayo, VW bug, speed bug, giant killer, 10 toy, Japan, mystery bump and go works. And then it has another one if I have the box, which I do have the box. And then down in the bottom, it's kind of interesting because just like this is just one example. So it says the keyword optimization strategy, lead with vintage,
Yeah, yeah,
include Tayo and Japan. Tayo is highly sought after
yeah.
manufacturer. Japan is critical for indication for 10 toy collectors. And then it says the vehicle type, speed bug, out of VW Beetle or Volkswagen, captures a massive secondary market of VW memorabilia collectors. I was like, that's kind of cool. And then the power source being battery operated or BAT op to clarify the mechanism. 10 litho, and that talks about mid-century modern toys, which this toy was from the 60s. And then bump and go and mystery to describe the specific action movement of the toy.
So, Sue, we are not demoing anything. We're talking about some processes that we've kind of enhanced with AI, and it's basically writing our titles and our descriptions that are very SEO optimized, keyword searchable, all those things to make an effective eBay listing. We know what we're doing. We know what an eBay listing should look like. Instead of racking our brains trying to come up with the most effective listing, we're letting AI do it and just looking at it and go, yep, that's it. Like how many times, like when you do this, Eric, you're going to be like, yep, that's it. Yep.
Yeah, it's crazy because I mean, looking at it now too is just like whoa.
And we're showing how this could work on multiple platforms because I've done it on eBay and I've done it on Depop as well. So and Eric's doing it on eBay right
I'm
now.
working with eBay just because I like it's interesting to me. I kind of want to look and see more into it because honestly, like thinking about it too, man, you're sitting around in your spare time. Why not go back in and rework titles?
Yeah,
For a long time.
yeah. Relit. Hey, those 2-3-year-old listings that are dead on the eBay servers, end them, relist, put a new title in there, put a new, put a new description. And here's the thing: people always, and this is that mentality of, because I've seen it. Oh well, no one reads the description. Cool, but guess what? All those words in that description are SEO. You know what I'm saying? they're keywords that are searchable by Google. And if you say, no one uses Google to shop, I can't help you there. Yeah. I mean, it's there's a lot of things you can do with it. So I'm just saying, like, these are things that, yes, List Easier is a service. And yes, you can definitely use that. I like using List Easier. For some of the stuff that I did, like on Sunday with my records, I wanted I wanted to control what it said in the description. So instead of going and copy and pasting each one in there, I just did it one by one because I just wanted to control the flow of it and how it looked. Yeah. Wait, I love LP.
List.
List easier or list perfectly? Which one's list perfectly? Oh, yeah, we were just talking about that and how that works and how and I kind of showed how I did a quick Depop listing with that.
That's what I was listening.
Yeah.
It's froze up there for a second.
Yeah, no, we got to everyone got to see it for a little bit.
Oh man.
But yeah, I'm just showing how it works for me. If it works for you or however you do it, hey, go ahead. I just think that, you know, like Walter said up there. Let's see. Walter said, what's the difference in y'all using AI versus others that get negative reviews, vetting a product or popular seller? How would anyone know the difference? You know, average buyer. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you're not going to, average buyers are not going to know the difference. Okay? Because these AI generated descriptions sound so much like, on the, what you call it? Like on the store website. Look at that.
Say hi to everybody.
Jeez, Ray.
Yeah.
You weightlifting now, ain't you?
Oh my god. It's gotta change his diaper now.
Oh yeah.
Fun times.
We got poop.
And I will say this too. I've always said this. I hate listing. You know what I'm saying? I love buying. I love taking the photographs. I like talking about it. Hate listing. This has sped up that process where it's like, oh man, listing isn't such a nag for me. You know, where it's like, all right, think about how we're gonna list this. Okay, the Smashing Pumpkins, Melancholy and Infinite Sadness. Okay, was this limited? Was it, like, I don't have to do any of that because it's gonna be like, bam, done. You know, like I said, I did 43 record listings on Sunday. Okay, and I didn't start taking pictures until like 4. No, I started taking pictures at 1:00. I took pictures for like probably a couple hours. Took a break, had dinner, everything like that. So like from 1 to 3, took pictures. Took a break from 3 to 7 p.m. and then listed from 7 to 9, like 7 to 9:30, and did 43 listings. So once you have the pictures, it's pretty easy then. Now, Eric, did you try putting in the picture of the love bug?
Yeah, because I did it on the computer.
Yeah. Write the same thing in your phone and then add the picture to it. It gets even better.
Gotcha.
Right.
Because it also picks up things that you might have not thought about. You know it, but you didn't think about it to put it in your listing or your title. But it may generate something. You go, oh yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Wah, 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 wah.
Man, I got.
Okay. Changing the poopy diaper, changing the poopy diaper, changing the poopy diaper. Poopy, poopy diaper.
Hey, I told you I sold Jordan, yeah?
Poopy, poopy diaper, no more.
What?
I told you I sold Jordan.
Stand up. All right. What'd you sell it for?
1,500.
Woo!
Yeah. I tell you what I did do though. The only thing I messed up on that thing, I didn't put enough up on shipping.
Yeah.
Hey, you already take a wild guess where it went.
California.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, dude.
I was like,
Of course.
$167 in shipping.
Shoot. Wait, how'd you ship that?
Dude, the problem is it's oversized.
Yeah.
So it had to go UPS.
Yeah.
Yeah, FedEx wouldn't even touch it. Like it wouldn't. Only option it gave me was UPS.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, yeah. The box was like 45 by 44 by 2 inches. So
Yeah.
yeah. They ate me up on the shipping. But
Yeah. It is what it is, though. You know.
hey, I mean, think about how long I've had that thing, and then like,
Yeah.
you know, it's so funny though. I had this guy that messaged me like literally like the next morning after it sold. And the guy's like, "Man, that was fast. I was getting ready to buy it today." I was like, "Hey," I was like, if I hadn't already shipped it, I might would have been like, "Hey, how much you trying to pay?
Right.
You gonna pay the $2,500? We might have to be out of stock or something."
Right.
Nah.
Oopsie, it got damaged.
I just pray it gets there. I was just checking it right now.
Yeah.
I was like, man, it's on its way, but the carrier scan has happened, is tracking. San Diego.
See, I don't know. I don't know if you wanted to freight that because, man, it's kind of a delicate, not delicate, but
You know what I did is so I went to Lowe's and I got those heavy duty boxes, and that's how I did it. Is I basically took two of those heavy duty boxes and put it inside of one, and then I turned the other one the opposite way so the seams wouldn't line up, and then I just taped the crap out of it. Like I mean, to where it's not going to bend unless someone throws it off the back and does something crazy. But it's crazy though. The tracking's a little slow, man. Tracking hadn't updated since the 19th. Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. It should update today. They said it should be delivered tomorrow. So
there you go.
Fingers crossed.
All right.
I did insure it though.
Why not? You know what I'm saying?
I'm like, dude, $1,500. Like, I'm not gonna just be like,
just let it go.
Let it ride.
Oh yeah, his NASCAR stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, it sold after that.
Did it? Wow.
Yeah.
There you go.
Well, he just won Daytona. His car just won Daytona.
I know. Yeah. That's awesome. That's a great sale, Eric. I love hearing about that.
Yeah, that came in that Carolina buy.
Oh, I remember. I remember when you pulled that out. I'm like,
Yeah, you might want to check that.
Like, you know what you have.
Yeah, you might want to check that one.
Might want to.
I think Jordan Talk will be around a long time anyway. Because,
oh yeah,
dude, you can't.
Yeah.
That constant comparison.
Yeah, but even that, like, if you look at just look at the shoe line.
Yeah.
What other athlete has come close?
None. Zero.
And that's Nike putting LeBron, KD, Under Armour going with Steph Curry, like boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, it's so crazy because we know because we were doing RA heavy for a while. Mm-hmm. Like, man, it's so crazy. Durant, LeBron shoes, like you're like, there's no resale to those things. Like
nothing, dude. Remember I told you stop looking at basketball shoes. Remember that?
Nothing, dude.
There's zero resale. There's zero.
The
Like,
people selling them are stealing them. Is what my thought is.
yeah, because
They're
again,
selling them lower than what Ross does.
yeah,
Like,
and
how?
there's zero interest in them too. Like the
Yeah,
sales, you look it up, there might be 2 or 3 sales.
yeah,
That's it. I'm like, wow, how did this LeBron Soldier, cool, limited edition thing? No one cares.
yeah,
You slap a Jordan logo on something, retro Jordan 1 through 7. You know what I'm saying? And you're just
yeah.
printing money.
1,000 pounds of video games and consoles. Wow. To a private buyer. Ots Antiques sent shipping out freight this morning. Man, that's they're like we're not even playing with ones and twos. So send out 1,000 pounds.
Right?
Jeez.
Not even playing around.
Yeah, Ots has got some big things on the horizon when he finishes up his Navy career.
I know, dude.
He's got some stuff coming, guys.
I'll tell you this. Justin will pull the trigger. You know what I'm saying? Justin will pull the trigger on a buy.
Yeah.
And the thing is, I won't mention the name because we knew a guy that used to buy a lot of stuff. If you know what I'm talking about. That dude would just like buy stuff he didn't know, and then be like, "Well, I thought this was good stuff," and blah blah blah. Like, whatever. Justin, when he makes his buys, it's like, dude, it's surgical. You know what I'm saying?
It's
So over
mine.
there, like, yeah, I just want all this. Done.
Yeah. I'll take this this ATM money dispenser you got here.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah, he's told me some stuff that is on the horizon. And I was like,
Yeah.
man, we'll be big.
That's awesome. That's that. That's what we want to see.
Yeah, him and Molly, they're serious, bro. Yeah, idling in first gear, moving slowly towards the huge change when he retires. Yeah. How is my build coming? I painted this past week, so I've sprayed the interior 2 coats. That part's done. I'm actually headed down this afternoon. Tomorrow and Thursday, I should have cabinets in and Luan in prep for flooring. So hopefully next month, this next month, hopefully we'll be have everything. Well, not probably still not completely everything, but we'll be once the cabinets are in. Like I'm working on cabinets, fixtures, and flooring, and then I have to go back and do all the trim, like the trim around the baseboard, put all that in.
Nice.
So yeah,
Nice. I'm off a little bit. Sorry. Trying to button something up. That's exactly how it's supposed to be.
yeah, we're working towards it for sure. I haven't had no more falls either, guys. Like no.
Hey, good job.
Timothy actually saw the clip. He went back and saw it. He's like, yeah,
Let's see who's this guy. Image. I'm trying to set up a vintage pick tomorrow here.
Mm.
I'm down. You know what I'm saying? I'm down. We'll see. We will see. Yes, yes. God dang it! Come on, Walter. Perfect. See now, something like this little crochet piece. Like again, when I'm selling women's stuff, I can get it. I know it looks cute. I just don't know how to describe that all the time. So I'm gonna. That's where I'm going back to AI. But that's why I let AI kind of do that for me. Let's see what it says. Uh, Go to the room.
Plans to go from there.
Bam, bam. Center that. Done. Bam, bam. Okay. Cut out. Fix that. Done. Look at you. There we go. There we go. Done. Next. Bam. Perfect. Yeah, no, Cat. Yes. I listen. Yeah, yes. I was using that as an example, like how you could use it. But yes, thank you for your. I do. I really appreciate your you jumping in there and let me know. Yeah. Tim, you got a question? Tim, have you figured out a way to keep Bam Bam out of your inventory as he grows next week and beyond?
Well, he's never in the office right here, and everything else is in the shed, so it's not really a problem. When we relocate, I'll probably have a bigger room, and I might create a little space for him so that he can be in there while I work. But yeah, no, he's pretty good with that. I mean, everything else in the house though is it's a disaster waiting to happen at all times.
Right?
He wants to grab everything. So, and if he gets a hold of something and you have to take it away from him, oh Lord have mercy, the screeches that come out of his mouth are insane. But besides that, I mean, he's good. He's been eating, like chicken, and like last night he had chicken avocado and rice, chicken squash and rice and beans, lots of rice. He eats lots of rice. Every dish has rice in it. Um, so that's what we do. He's really good with other kids, which is like really like cool. So like whenever he's with any of his cousins, like he has a blast.
All right, let me work on this. What's up, Silver Hair Stacker?
I know, Poppy. We're almost there.
What happened here? Kid leashes. Kid leashes. All right, get. Like, all right. Do. Oh. I'll be right back. Oh, so here's something. If anybody is in the Frederick, Maryland area, okay, anybody's watching, you're in the Frederick, Maryland area, or you can get to Frederick, Maryland, March 7th, I am participating in the Key City Thrift Everything Under $50 show. I will be bringing my part of my women's collection. I will be bringing women's items, and then my friend Chad, Virginia Vintage, will be setting up with me, and he will be providing men's stuff. So, never been out to one, or you want to come out to it if you're local. I know there's some people that are, and there used to be some people that were like in the, I forget who was in the Frederick area. I forget, but yeah, if you want to come by, I'll be out there. Come say hi, and yeah, be doing it. We will be doing it. Basically, I think I'm gonna have a $10 rack, $20 rack, and then a small rack of like individually like priced items, maybe $25, $30 items, and then I'm gonna have like a table like we're gonna have like a hat. We're gonna have like a table of like purses and other stuff. So
Nice.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be simple. One of my buddies keeps on. I'm like, dude, you gotta stop that. He goes, dude, you're gonna kill it. He goes, I've seen your women's stuff. He goes, you're gonna kill it.
Mhm.
Okay,
Hey.
Triple R Collections. Yeah, they do. They run a bunch of different things. So yeah, we're doing Key City Thrift. You're gonna say, Eric?
I gotta take off. I gotta go pick up my daughter from the.
Yeah, I gotta feed the baby, so we might want to end this now. He's starting to lose it.
All right. Well, hey, short segmented show. Appreciate everyone coming by. We learned some stuff today. We talked about music. You know what I'm saying? All kinds of stuff. So it was a good show.
Tori Barnett.
There she is calling me.
There we go. All right. Eric, you got anything going on?
Yeah.
Charity auction.
Hey, go by and check out the charity auction and give it a Trash to Cash podcast T-shirt. There's not many of them out there, guys. Like it's definitely unique, and everything goes to charity to Beyond Uganda. So, just yep, hit me up. It ends tonight at 7:00, I think. So,
Yeah. All right, guys.
I'll be on Dibdig Cards tonight at 7:00.
There we go. There we go. Good. All right.